I was talking to Jesus today, and I was like, why is it that I remember everything about my person from the past 7 lives, and this person doesn't remember anything about me? And if he does, he ignores it. He says, people have free will. He did sign the contract before you were born. You and him, you both signed a contract to be in this lifetime together. You both have a purpose. And I said, what's up? And then Jesus said, my child. Divine timing. Divine timing. That's what he said. And I'm like, okay. Divine timing. Because things are not going to happen when you want it to happen. Things are not going to happen when he wants them to happen. Things are going to happen when I want them to happen, because I wrote your love story. I am in control. You are never in control, he says. I am in control of you from day one. Since you were in your mom's womb. And yes, your person signed this contract. And a lot of people sometimes, and I'm not saying that your person did this, but he could break the contract unknowingly too. And it's okay if he does, because he has free will, and you should not even be mad about it. And I'm not. Or angry or resentful towards him. I'm not saying that he will, but he can. There's a possibility, because so many people are so intimidated by these power couples. Not only you and him power couple, but divine feminine, divine masculine energies, when they come together, they're power couples, and many family members are jealous and do things behind the scene to sabotage this. But don't worry. Whoever's sabotaging it is going to get their karma. And if your person falls in their trap, let's say, and doesn't see the signs that I'm sending him, then that's okay too. Because I will always take care of you. He's not, if he don't want to follow the soul contract, the spiritual soul contract, it's okay. I have plan A, plan B, plan C for you. But when you break the soul contract, it's not pretty, he said. And even if he was telling me, even if I want to break the soul contract and don't want to be with this person anymore, I can do that too. But I don't want to. Because I remember past lives with him. And I already know Jesus guided me to my person. And Jesus might have guided you to your person. And it's all about soul contracts, spiritual contracts, But if he doesn't follow the assignment, then he won't. Because it's the ego. The ego is so big than the heart, And it's kind of sad, but it's okay, he says. Because I will always take care of you, he told me. Don't you worry. If it's not him, then it's not him. But I'm not saying it's not him. I already know what's going to happen. I can't tell you everything, he says. You want to know everything, but I can't tell you everything. I already know, he says. But people have free will, he says also. When Jesus was here The hardest thing for him to do was to change hearts. And the easy thing for him was to awaken dead people, you know? That was the hardest thing for him to just change hearts. So, but so whoever I'm talking to, this might resonate with you. This might be your story. I don't know. But God has somebody for you. And it might not be the person you think it is, and it might have been in the past, but they've probably changed their mind. I'm not saying that they did, but they can. And you can too. But it's up to you. Do you love that person? Or are you willing to wait for that person? But while you're waiting, it doesn't mean you're sitting here and doing nothing. You're still working on yourself. You know what I mean? You're still going out and having a good time, but it doesn't mean that you're going out and dating people, but you're not doing that. You're just focusing on mind, body, and soul. But here's another scenario I'm getting. If Divine Masculine, this could be your story, if Divine Masculine knows that you're the person that they want to be with, and they're still out there sleeping around, messing around, dating around, being with third parties, God will know that, and God will automatically will cut the soul contract himself. He says, because he doesn't want to send his daughter or his son, meaning you're God's child, right? You're God's son or you're God's daughter. Like I'm my God's daughter. Jesus is my father. He's my heavenly father. He doesn't want to send me. I'm going to make myself an example. He doesn't want to send me there in those circumstances. He doesn't want to send me to the red zone. Do you know what I mean? To the dangerous area. If somebody's heart is not clear about you, then he's not going to send you to that person. No. Because he knows how hard it is to people to change their hearts, right? And the ego, when the ego takes over, that is not love. But your Father, your Heavenly Father, shall find you love that you've always looking for, but he wants you to love yourself even more. That's the message. Thank you.